Now let's get a dose of sports. India and South Africa will face each other in the final of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. While India holds the home advantage and momentum from their semi-final win, South Africa's previous victory over India in the tournament and their strong all-round form suggests a closely contested final. So the match is scheduled for Sunday, that's the 2nd of November, at the Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy in Navi Mumbai. To discuss this a bit further now and upcoming sports fixtures, we're joined by SABC sports journalist Benjamin Leshoro. Benj, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Certainly something to look forward to. Let's talk about South Africa and India. This is certainly one of those to watch this weekend.
Good morning, Griselda, and to all the viewers. Of course, massive weekend for South African sport, not just for cricket. If you look at it in terms of what this will do for South African sport, it's massive, considering that this is the first ever time that the Proteas women make it to a final of a World Cup, a senior World Cup.
Yeah.
They've been to finals in the T20 space, but being in the final of a senior 50-over World Cup, this is the first time. And whatever happens here, they'll come back to a hero's welcome when they land at OR Tambo this coming week.
Is it correct that I think it's India that have an unbeaten record on this ground at this particular tournament? So what are we looking at in terms of the prospects for South Africa?
I think South Africa might have actually preferred to face India, the host nation. I know it sounds weird, but yeah. First of all, they did beat them in the round robin of the World Cup, despite having over 1 billion people backing them around the country. And obviously the stadium was packed with Indian supporters. They did beat them. So they're not really afraid of facing India. And Marizanne Kapp did say in the lead up to the semi-final, or in fact after winning that final, that she would prefer facing India because the crowd would sound like they're shouting or they're screaming for her. So it's not a problem for them. Australia would have been a problem for them because they are 7-time champions and they did beat them in the final match of the round robin. Australia did beat the Proteas pretty badly, so they would have not wanted to face them. But I think India, they'll be fine. India has never won a World Cup before. South Africa has never won it. So at this point, it's anyone's game.
And of course, if we look at what's taking place this afternoon, Orlando Pirates as well as Sundowns, that's another one to look forward to this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Orlando Pirates is always a match to look forward to. It always stands out on the PSL calendar. These days, some even suggest that it might just be bigger than the Soweto Derby. I'm not too sure about that, but
I don't think so.
I saw someone say it's the heart of Bafana Bafana. This is where Bafana Bafana is cooked. You may well be right, but I'm not too sure about the interest in the game as opposed to the Soweto Derby. But it's a big game in its own right. Pirates, of course, didn't have the best of starts this season, but they've had a fantastic run under coach Abdeslam Wadu, and they look to have found their feet. Should they win this, they'll go above Kaizer Chiefs again on the log, who won their game last night against Durban City. But Sundowns, should they win at home, it must be said, they'll have an opportunity to stretch their lead at the top. And we all know that once Sundowns find their feet, it's very difficult to catch them, to dethrone them or unseat them at the top of the Betway, the now Betway Premiership log. So it's going to be an interesting game. A couple of big players will be missing. Certainly the Teboho Mokoena issue for Sundowns is going to be a big one. Him missing for a crucial game like this at home.
Benj, I'm sure there's a lot more that we can look forward to. Thank you very much indeed. We certainly look forward to all of that. this weekend. It's going to be a great sporting weekend. Thanks indeed for your time. SABC sports journalist Benjamin Leshoro talking to us about some of the fixtures we're expecting this weekend.